Ninth Sunday in Ordinary Time, June 3, 2046. First reading 1 Kings 8:41-43. In those days, Solomon prayed in the temple, saying, to the foreigners, likewise, who are not of your people Israel, but who come from a distant land for the sake of your name. Since people will hear of your great name and your mighty hand and your outstretched arm, when they come and pray toward this house. Listen in heaven, the place of your enthronement. Do all that the foreigner asks of you, that all the peoples of the earth may know your name, may revere you as do your people Israel, and may know that your name has been invoked upon this house that I have built. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm, Psalms 117, 1, 2. Go into all the world and preach the gospel. Praise the Lord, all you nations. Extol him, all you peoples. Go into all the world and preach the gospel. His mercy for us is strong, the faithfulness of the Lord is forever. Go into all the world and preach the gospel. Second reading, Galatians 1, 1-2, 6-10. Paul, an apostle not from human beings nor through a human being but through Jesus Christ and God the Father who raised him from the dead, and all the brothers who are with me, to the churches of Galatia. I am amazed that you are so quickly forsaking the one who called you by the grace of Christ for a different gospel, not that there is another. But there are some who are disturbing you and wish to pervert the gospel of Christ. But even if we or an angel from heaven should preach to you a gospel other than the one that we preached to you, let that one be accursed. As we have said before, and now I say again, if anyone preaches to you a gospel other than the one that you received, let that one be accursed. Am I now currying favor with human beings or God? Or am I seeking to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a slave of Christ. The word of the Lord. Gospel Luke 7, 1-10. When Jesus had finished all his words to the people, he entered Capernaum. A centurion there had a slave who was ill and about to die, and he was valuable to him. When he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to him, asking him to come and save the life of his slave. They approached Jesus and strongly urged him to come, saying, he deserves to have you do this for him, for he loves our nation and he built the synagogue for us. And Jesus went with them, but when he was only a short distance from the house, the centurion sent friends to tell him, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you enter under my roof. Therefore, I did not consider myself worthy to come to you, but say the word and let my servant be healed. For I too am a person subject to authority, with soldiers subject to me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come here, and he comes, and to my slave, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this he was amazed at him and, turning, said to the crowd following him, I tell you, not even in Israel have I found such faith. When the messengers returned to the house, they found the slave in good health. The Gospel of the Lord.